welcome back to my channel. It's Millie and Michaels, and today I'll be chilling in this hammock all day. Bye! Just kidding. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a freaking long time, but I'm back, and today we're actually going to be solving all your money issues that have you thinking that you can't travel. First, I'll just give you a little bit backstory about me. So my name is Amalfi Coast, if you didn't know, and I'm 18 years old and Australian. I'm currently living in Australia, but at the age of 17 I bought a one-way ticket to Egypt and travelled all around Egypt, even went to Greece with only a few $100s to my name, and I came home 6 months later. But I'll leave that story for another video, so let's get started with this one on how you can travel for free in 2019. Now, WORKAWay is seriously my favourite site ever. It has changed the game of inexpensive travel. So basically, WORKAWay is a website where you can exchange your time, your skills, in exchange for free accommodation, free meals even, and some hosts even offer payment. It's super diverse and there's something for everyone, from working in a hostel, from photography work, babysitting, labour work. You can do anything, and you can completely cut the expense of accommodation. You give your host a few hours of your time per day, probably like 5 days a week, and you get free accommodation and free meals. It's such an incredible way to truly experience the culture and meet new people. I know so many people that have had amazing experiences and that say that their travel was literally made because they did these WORKAWay experiences. WORKAWay is just amazing, and they have some really cool volunteer options. Like, they have marketing work, you can do a videography project, you can work with animals in Greece, you can work in the most extravagant locations and have your accommodation all free. There is a per year membership, and for a one person account it's $42 US per year, and then for a couple or like a friend 2-person membership it's $54 US per year. Number 2 is exchanging your skills for free accommodation or free activities or just some quick cash. If you're a creative, or if you just know how to use a camera, take a few nice pics, maybe make a promo video, then you can really use this to your advantage. So for example, you want to sail around the Italian coast. Check up an Airbnb and see if anyone offers that, and then message them, approach them and say, hey, like, I can offer you some professional photos or a promo video to use for your marketing, and just in exchange for a free day, you know, sailing across the Italian coast. So offer your skills and your products in exchange for a free experience, something that's just way out of your budget but you really want to do. You can offer photography, vlogging. If you have a social media presence, you can offer some kind of promo, some Instagram stories, an Instagram photo, a YouTube video. Use anything that you have as an advantage. And of course, you can get some free Instagram photos for yourself. Some cute sailing across the Italian coast. Guys, you don't even know, I'm using these strategies myself. I'm going to Italy in a month and I'm so excited, and I'm using all these strategies. Number 3, house sitting. Now, we can all agree that accommodation out of all your travel expenses is going to take up the highest. It's going to be the most hefty. So all these strategies are just ways where you can completely cut it out. And house sitting is just another awesome way to do that. So there's a few sites, and I'll link them down below, that are really good. Well, they'll have people that are offering their homes because they're probably traveling themselves and they need someone to house sit, or they need someone to pet sit. And so you can stay in these homes for a short period of time, long period of time, and you can just have free accommodation. You can just live in that area for a little bit and you do nothing, you just house sit. Bargain. So click in those links down below and have a search. Where do you want to visit? Check out if there's any homes that you can house sit, or any pets. You can look after some cute little pets while you're at it. And guys, there's some extravagant homes you can look after. So you can live like high. You can live better than a 5-star hotel. And for free. You get it all for free. House sitting is an amazing travel hack. Number 4. This is my favorite one out of all of them. Probably because I did it the most myself. And it's expatting, so working abroad. This is exactly how I traveled all through Egypt, and I even went to Greece for free. I am so grateful for that opportunity, and this is exactly how I did it. So expatting is where you move overseas for a short period of time or a long period of time and you work abroad. Before I got this job, before I moved to Egypt, I just desperately wanted to travel, but I seriously had no money, but I was determined. So I just searched up a bunch of jobs that would give me free accommodation, free food, and a salary. So literally all I have to pay for is one-way ticket, which is exactly what I did. In my first 2 months in Egypt, I worked in a 5-star resort in the entertainment team. So I'd do dance performances, I'd talk to the guests, and I lived with my friends. I lived on site on the 5-star resort. I got all my accommodation paid for, all my food, and I had a monthly salary. So I found this job on goabroad.com. I'll leave the link in the description. They have many different types of jobs. They have teaching English overseas, you name it. And the 4 remaining months in Egypt, I worked as an au pair. So that's basically a live-in babysitter. I lived with the family and I looked after their children. And I got my accommodation free, obviously, my food was all free, and I got paid weekly. And that's exactly how I even traveled to Greece for free, because they went to Greece, so I went with, and that was such an amazing opportunity. I lived with the most amazing family, and that was so awesome. I definitely recommend that. I use the website airpairworld.com. It's amazing, it's free, you just put up your profile, you can search host family profiles and check them out, you can talk to them, and that's basically it. And lastly is CouchSurfing. Now, you probably have literally all heard about CouchSurfing, and I'm so keen to try this. I really want to try CouchSurfing. I've had so many friends that have had amazing experiences, made lifelong friends, been able to really experience the culture. So basically, CouchSurfing is where hosts, which usually are actually travelers themselves, they allow travelers to, you know, crash on their couch or crash in their spare room or whatever space they may have for free. So you can go on to CouchSurf, you can search the place that you're traveling to and search all these different hosts and people, check out their profiles, see if you'd want to stay with them for free, because of course this is not the safest option. And that's it, that's all my travel tips and real free ways that you can travel. I hope this really helped and realized that you can travel on the smallest budget ever, and that you having no money is not an excuse. If you really want to travel, if you desperately want to travel, you will make it happen. And these are the ways that you can do it. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave any video ideas in the description, and hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thanks guys, bye!